wizard says go away!
Oh, dear. That's too wonderful to be true.
You ever have one of those Mondays? Just chat amongst yourselves, everybody. Greetings and salutations. Oh, I can hear. Okay, at least the starting song isn't done playing yet. Greetings and salutations. Happy Monday, Marie and Selena. I'm glad you guys are just keeping everybody occupied here. Thanks that. Okay. Wow, that song is like done. That was like 3 minutes after the thing came out. I went upstairs to make
Space Coyote.
some tea, which I did make now, by the way. Hi, Space. And I no more than got up there, and I get a nosebleed. It's dry here. So we'll go be trying to take care of that at some point here. So, okay, so Jamie asks, I don't know, what do you call a snowman with six-pack abs? The abdominal snowman. Hope your nose feels better. The nose feels fine. It just one of those things that just, yeah. When the air starts getting dry, I just get them once in a while. So I take back my hug. Thank you for the hug. It's fine. I mean, nothing's like gonna get stained right now, but I won't wait too long before I'll just go tend to it briefly. But thanks everybody for popping in. It's great to see you. I hope that you're doing all quite well. We have so much that has happened here. Let's see. So Selena was first and checking in. Space is second. CRISPR is third. CRISPR and Marie and Space all checking in, and Monica checking in. Jamie checking in. Jamie wandering another, and a 3-stream streak from Marie. Look at that. You have been here every stream since you followed. That is amazing. Did I miss it? What'd you miss? Did you miss anything? I don't know. I'm here. We've been live for like 10 minutes, so you haven't missed much. Let me think here. Let me go back. Let's see. Oscars is oh, the besties. Happy that you caught my stream. I'm so glad to have you here, Marie. Selena and Marie getting back to connecting again, exhausted from work. I work with kids, so this week is tiring. Oh my goodness, right? I'm just going to read your conversation as if it was in public because, I mean, basically it was. I make them kids listen. He's late and he's not even here. Oh my goodness, right? I was expecting the exclamation mark game screen or a pleb redeem or something. I take back my hug. Oh, that was for the joke, wasn't it? That was for the joke. I get it, Space. I thought it was because you were afraid I was going to bleed all over you, which I would probably have done that too.
Well, your head ain't made of straw, you know.
That's exactly what I expected to see. Thank you, Jamie. It's why they're there. She's besties with me, and now she's hooked. I love it. Welcome back, Sophia.
Dear.
Hi.
That's too wonderful to be true.
Loving the ability to watch missed VODs to keep this alive. 5-stream streak from OG Starfighter. Yes, I'm hooked on coming here for Princess Selena. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she runs the stream. Everybody knows that. 66 yellow bricks for Starfighter. Okay, guys, here's what I did. I was really curious. I don't know how much this changes things. Let's go over to Minecraft. Is it Christmas music time?
You have been recruited by the
Should we be listening to Christmas music? Also, hi, Starfighter. The number of times I wanted to contribute to chat only to remember I'm in a time machine, I'm sure. You're like, here's what I would have said at that time if I was there. It was the same thing for me when I first followed. I followed and never left. But I'm not sure what kept you here, Selena, because it wasn't you. Lurk, alas, I'm off to watch number 3 in her play tonight. It's been great getting connected again, Starfighter. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you so much. Greetings and salutations and onward. It was the hardcore world that kept me. So are you missing, are you missing me doing hardcore? Do you want me to do a hardcore world again sometime? And when you died in Go Your Gnome Way, season 2, you were so sad. I was so devastated. I was actually. I don't get that upset about things. Oh. I just trolled the max the next you so did. Time to attack. Thanks for the Gigantify. Dancing like he's got no rules. Oh yeah, that's Chazzy. Chazzy Mac. Chazzy Mac. Chazzy Mac. The coolest cat. Uh-oh. Oh, it worked. That's good. Hi. I saw that coming. I was like, I think it's going to wait for the song to finish. Now, what do you call a snowman with a six-pack? The abominable snowman. He won Go Your Gnome, which was a hardcore Minecraft challenge. Yeah, that was season 3 that I think I won. There. I got the championship belt right there. Go Your Gnome Way, season 3. 3 out of 10. Yeah, that's fair. So here's what I did, guys. I went. This is a copy of an exact copy of my world, and I just took out my entire sorting system. And I'm sitting at 20. He died season 2, and I was sad, and I trolled him a ton. I remember that day. That day was fun. You did troll me so bad. Izzy, thanks for checking in. How are you doing, by the way? It's great to see you. We're going to take this out. You were sad, but it made you laugh. Yes, I needed that so badly. I just remember hanging out in your stream and tried to alert you to a troll bot with no mods around, but you were preoccupied with us. Finally, you noticed, then bop the bot. Been here ever since. And you just been supporting constantly. You know, if you're around and I'm around, you're here. So, hi, Latigo. Welcome in. It's going great. So I'm watching my frames per second above, and so I have in this copy of the world, I have Voxy is disabled. Just for kicks, I set the video settings. I'm back up to my 20 chunks. And I'm running like 45 frames per second, but then I start moving around and it drops to, it'll drop into the 20s. Now, I did this before and I was up in the 50s and 60s. Actually, well, hold it. Okay, we're going to try some things here. Thanks for checking in, Latigo. How was your day? My day was pretty good, actually. For Monday, my day was actually quite good until I got a nosebleed, like after I hit the live button. That wasn't ideal. So I just want to come in here. We're going to load this up. And then we're going to go right back in and just see how this world loads in. My day's been good. I started with some carrot apple juice. Fresh squeezed. So we're running 14, 17, 18 while things load in. Which is, I mean, not much worse than it was. I just haven't done this while streaming. So we got a juicer in September and I use it to make some lemon juice. And I haven't pulled it back out yet. I'm back to the in front of the sketchbook after a pretty meh day. Well, happy Monday to you, I guess. Those are still off, too. Oh, I should actually. Just curious. Performance. Animations. Let's turn the block animations back on. Guess who I spot on the Twitchiverse? It's an Oz. Hi, Footy. Everybody's coming in right away. Thanks for being here, everybody. To centrifuge type instead of an ejector, the pulp comes out almost cardboard dry. That's what I have. I was still appalled at how much fruit it takes to get like a reasonable amount of juice. Okay, so even with the block animations on, that did not really change anything for me. So I'm running like 30s. I'm doing circles here, and it's like, yeah, 25. I just want to try to look at different options here.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Sounds like an Aussie.
I don't need a gun.
Buddy, thanks for the bits.
I've got a donk.
Hi, Donk. Welcome in. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, I think that Space is now going to have to, like, share every drawing ever. She's doing Draw December. Daily Draw December. What do you call it? Video settings. Oh, no. I want to go back to the mods. Let's just turn on Voxy once. Bro, I hate they cross Wicked 2 with Wizard of Oz. I don't hate that because the two, I mean, are linked. They just tied into the movies a little bit, or gave some nods to lines and things from the movies. So I don't mind it at all. I mean, I've seen the musical, and what was there for the musical was basically there for the movie as well. So this maybe dropped us another 5, but I can take this, and now I can drop my chunks down to like 12. I could also just reduce my simulation distance. Keep my simulation distance down. It's kind of just one big story. I mean, it's a little different because of just a few oddities. Hilarious, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. This is a copy of my world, by the way. So we're up to all of the stuff in my inventory just is what I ended up with in my hands as I broke block. Oh, that's good. A copy. It is a copy. I copied it so that I could take those out without like committing myself. So up here, I'm at like 50 to 60. When I'm not streaming, it's like 180. I took off. I had kind of capped it too at like 60. Look at that. I really haven't done the. Oh wow, that's the edge. We got all of our edges marked. Somewhere over here, there should be an. We might not be able to see it from here. Oh, there it is. That's the southern edge. All right, let's go look at the purple one up here. Maybe that we can't see. I built some shelves today, IKEA shelves. We get in here and we're in the 20s again. So I honestly don't know that we're going to see a huge difference. All the chests are gone. All this redstone is gone. And we're still pulling in like
too wonderful to be true.
Only 20 to 30. 5 gold rings. It's a 5-stream streak. Let's go. Got them off Amazon. I stopped because I needed a screwdriver to anchor them to the wall. Yeah, they want you to do that nowadays, don't they? Gosh. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to just do some computer upgrades at some point here. I don't know what. Just besides graphics card. That's about all I feel like I got to do. Any open hoppers? There's a handful of them. So I got those 2. I have... Those are not open. I got those 2 open hoppers. I got 1 right here. And... those are covered. Those are covered. Again, what's left is just a shell of what I had before. Oh, I do have all of these up here yet. I do have a row of chests. What launcher do you use? I use multi-MC. I bought a second Squishmallow. It's an avocado. How cute. And I mean, so there's still redstone and stuff in here, but these are all like the minimum amount that I want to be able to have. thought it was feather at first. Yeah, I'm using multi-MC because then I can... It's so easy to flop back and forth between different profiles if I've got a version for one. The duo world with tabs is a 1.20.4, whereas this is 1.20.10. You know what I didn't do? Let me just look. Oh yes. Oh, by the way, there's my nosebleed still. I have a different chatting screen now. I want to make sure that that would actually work. It's big. Big Oscar. I put an IL randomness. I'll go check it out. I can't wait. Well, let's just I was really hoping that this would be running better. I do have these. I got a bunch of item frame. I know there's item frames here, but I mean, at some point you got to be able to have things in the game that are there. Game should be able to handle item frames. I really don't know that that's going to change a whole lot. The other one is a cat, but it has a moon on it. It was a Halloween one. Oop, there's a little corner. Okay, well. So what am I at here? I'm at only 12 chunks. Probably some things that I could play with yet. Just not like that little... It's like there's a shadow on it or something. I'm not sure why. So weird. Huh. It's like it'll be running 35 and then all of a sudden it'll be like a 12. And this is with all the stuff gone. So Voxy's is still a little heavy for this. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming that the higher this number is, the maximum size in pixels. Let me just maximize this once. Why are baskets so expensive? Because people have to make them. See, but I get away from that. What is it in this build that is making things so laggy? Yeah, I don't like that. Baskets are indeed surprisingly expensive. I have a website? Well, you can. We have the self promo channel at the in the. Where am I going here? Oh no, not that. And we have the self promo channel in the Discord. That's 256. I love making a good gift basket, but the actual basket take a good chunk of the budget. That's so true. I just want some storage bins. Did I ever load that little section in? I'm not sure if I did. I don't think I did, actually. So this is better. So I'm like standing here. It's like 100. Okay, I got one other thing I want to try. That shouldn't make a difference if the block animations are off. I was wondering if all my sea lanterns were causing a problem. But again, block animations being off should keep that from being a problem. That's the little warden area down there. So I think I might just end up taking stuff out of... I still want to do the storage revamp. I was just really curious how much it would change the... And maybe it's a matter of stripping down some of these mods too and seeing what else I have that is making it... I mean, sodium should only help. Are you doing the auto sorter? Yeah, what I'd like to do... What I'd like to do is... use the copper golem so I can consolidate things. So I can sort, but sort into like smaller groups of items, like all of the... A bunch of like stairs, for example. All into one row instead of having... I'll show you when I get back to the room. Other one. Uses memory usage, and that there's nothing can change on including. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into the camera. We can have stairs. There's the stairs. Let me sort some stairs for you. Love that. Okay. So let's just come over here. And I'm just going to get out of that world and load up the actual world for a moment. And we'll see what we can do. When's your break? When is my break? Next ad starts in about 26 minutes. So then I'll probably take a short break then. Okay, I'll take a 3-minute break then, actually. Are we loading up here? You know, and the other thing too that it could be is that there's it's possible that just some of the extra things that I've got running in the background. You got the music running in the background, you've got the alt cam running in the background. All those things could definitely also play a role. Sammy Lurky, I'll be back soon. Thanks, Pug. Great seeing you. Thanks for checking in. That looks perfect. Likewise. Cody, thanks for the hydrate. More water down there. I'll have to fill that up at some point. Okay. Get ready for a little bit of lag. Oh, we go start that back up again. It's thinking. Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation. Oof. Okay, so that actually was a lot better. AFK Captain, thanks for the stretch. How are you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, that actually did make a big difference while I'm streaming. It's magic. See-through bottle. You might have grape juice in there and we would never know. That's so true. This is really struggling. So we're going to go back to the video settings. We're just going to bring the chunks down for a bit. AFK Captain, I hope you're well. But we'll put stuff back in then, and then it'll be right back to where it was. Minus, I mean, we got all of our redstone back here again. Didn't move it as much as I thought it would, though.
Nope.
It's true. Nope. Yeah, I might need to look at some PC upgrades at some point here. Because it's a struggle. All right. Well, I guess one thing that I started working on is look at what I've got here. We've got, oh, I emptied all of those out for shulker boxes. Those are still up there. It's a crazy redstone contraption. Holy, yeah, I mean, every single one of these is a filter. So, oh, I didn't realize that I actually, that's interesting. Every one of those is a filter. And so I'd like to take a stretch of like 10 of those and replace it with an iron golem or 3. Thing is that when you have iron golems sorting, they still also create lag. So I don't know if that'll solve all the problems or not. It's a lot, no matter what. But check out what I brought back from Kansas after hanging out there for a little bit after stream the other day. The Shulker Farm works. It works really good. So I started going through and emptying out chests into shulker boxes. And what I kind of thinking is just using the shulker boxes to figure out what I want to put together as stuff. How did gravel collection go? You know, I think I rejected it. I think I sent it back. So I don't know that I actually ever did it. So this is when I clean. I don't know. Tell me how you guys clean and organize. If I'm going to clean, like, for example, we have a walk-in closet. If I'm going to clean my walk-in closet, everything comes out of the closet. And it becomes, I make a much bigger mess before I actually start rearranging and putting things back. Like it's not a progressive process where like organize as you go type of thing. Oh no, it's like, okay, tell me, so that like you clear off one shelf. I'm on week 3 of cleaning my closet. Yeah, I couldn't do that. It would definitely be stressful. I clean and organize one shelf at a time, then 20-30 minute increments. I go rack by rack. So does anything ever get like rearranged though? Like you take the things off, okay. So up here in the cold north, I have to go fast so I don't get distracted. But then everything doesn't come out and then have to be put back. See, I rearrange things. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this over here now because I think it makes more sense. I never feel like I get it right the first time. Take a section of whatever mess and go through it. You've obviously got a lot of stuff. Yep. About once a year, I go through all of it and donate what I haven't worn in a while. For the most part, what is left stays where it was. I just get rid of it. Yep. I tend to remove, wipe, and replace. If only one shelf gets cleaned in a day, that's fine. Yeah, and I guess I'm thinking like mine always end up being bigger projects. And maybe it's just that I make them bigger projects.
My little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
I am. And I do. Often cause accidents too. See, I feel like we'll have one for logs and then one for like other things. Actually, you know what we should start doing though? So we'll have a spot for doors. Let's do this. I didn't start this before. I guess I try not to collect too much in the first place, maybe. That's so hard. We definitely are doing the same thing. As we go through, we're like trying to we're purging as we go. But you know, when you live in the same place as long as we've lived in like this place, you just collect a lot of stuff without even trying. Like, we couldn't believe how we went from college to owning a house. That's my closet, my bookshelf and desk in the store. Okay, that's fair then. Oscar, Selena, talk me out of prescription sunglasses. Prescription sunglasses are not necessary if you have LASIK. So just get LASIK, or I'll say if I hadn't done LASIK, I would probably be wanting prescription sunglasses, because it's, if you have to wear glasses, Selena knows this. I'm not doing a very good job of talking you out of those glasses, am I? Wearing glasses, it's a pain. I recently got a job in a factory making chess pieces. I'm on nights this week. There you go. I want sunglasses, but they need to fit over my regular glasses. Isn't that so annoying? Just like, if you would have said, talk me out of the color changing ones, I would totally talk you out of those. No, don't do those. I don't have a garage, so there isn't anywhere to really store stuff. So true. Glasses you can have customized. I have glasses that go dark in the sun. Do you? Do you like them? I feel like those would bother me. I would get inside and just feel like, you know, do they change pretty quickly for you? I like the sunglasses and glasses combined, but I want sunglasses when I go biking. I don't like the the color changing ones. I just have regular lenses. Yep. All right, what we're gonna do? Back down. Okay, so this, that. See, sometimes when I'm doing this, you just want a button. And so you don't know which one you're going to be looking at. Well, let's go trapdoors. This is exactly how we should have done. Well, I wish that we could have done this right away. So yeah, color changing, not my favorite. It's okay to treat yourself to stay safe. There you go. And it's, the safety goes both ways. It goes both, it's safer for riding and it's better for your eyes. Marie makes a fantastic point there. Look at all the trapdoors that I have. I like my reactions because I have to wear them all the time. Depends on the situation. Sometimes they won't change much if I'm out quick and in. Okay. Like the problem that we've had, like I had family that has some, and then we went out to get pictures outdoors. You want a nice outdoor picture? Well, their glasses are gonna, you know, you say, "Hey, everybody take their sunglasses off," and well, they take their sunglasses off and don't even look like themselves because they also can't see. So it's a challenge. Elad, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. How are you doing today? Oh, there's a door that I should have put away. There's more doors that I should have put away. We're slabbing. Okay, I'm convinced I'm getting... I get the prescription sunglasses. If you're not putting yourself out, staying safe, I'm not going to try to convince you of something that I think is probably a good idea. Or to convince you out of something. Herbie, how was the dig today? I saw you went live. You're digging your 701 by 701 hole. Welcome in. Thanks for checking in. By the way, I'm sorting my Minecraft blocks right now the way that we have started sorting our Legos. We have a few Legos around. By block shape. I prefer plastic prescription glasses. Metal gets ruined faster, true. Still going with the dig. It's great to see you, Herbie. Thanks for coming in. My eyes are small, so I look different with them off. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had bookshelves. We had a wedding this summer, and yeah, the pictures, all of the pictures were outside. There were no pictures indoors at all, and it was like, oh. And actually, we have people that have those glasses on both sides of my family. One thing I wanted to do here was to play around with some of the models of Copper Golem designs just to see how I want to set this up. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I was hoping to do that yesterday. That did not happen. That's all I have for bookshelves laying around right now. My glasses are plastic. My dad will only wear metal ones. I think all of my frames right now are metal. I just have reading glasses. Well, and I have these. That's what I got. You know what I can do? Is I can... There's one tool that I should not have up there. It's this one right now. Please tell me that's Silk Touch. Okay, that's Silk Touch. Those are iconic. I love them. Aren't they so good? I mean, I'm humble and everything, but aren't those amazing? I think so. Play around with the model. Sounds like a plan. Hey, now, keep it... I'm like, play around with it. Wait a second. That's not what I meant. Let T go. My goodness. I tried contacts when I was a teenager, and I'm not responsible enough to do all the care stuff and remember to take them out before bed. I did contacts. I was quite afraid of just putting them in, taking them out. I'm like, I don't want to touch my eyes. I've gotten over that. And I did contacts for probably 3-4 years before I got the LASIK surgery done. That's what I heard you say. I meant the model, different models of Copper Golem designs. I will say designs. I'm never saying the word models again, except when I'm saying that I'm never saying it again. That's why I can't have these things. I've been fiddling around today with ChatGPT, raw Minecraft server logs, and some good old Linux command lines to figure out all the player deaths and their causes on hockey. That's awesome. Then you put together statistics. Please tell me you're going to put together pie charts. I think pie charts are required here. Yes, sweet. Gonna put dinner on. BRB, thanks for the warning. You will be back. I appreciate that. All right, let's go. Steps. Stairs. I hadn't thought of pie charts, but I can be convinced. I mean, it wouldn't... There's a spreadsheet for that. Oh, no more doors. Signs. By Latigo. Latigo is definitely in full lurk mode, and he's hearing exactly what they want to hear at the moment they want to hear it, and nothing else. Models? Pie? The Killer 88. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. That's all I got. Sign. I saw the sign. I can stop opening that one. I should be able to stop opening that one. Wait a second. Is this? No, it's checked, but okay. Probably stop opening that one too. Stairs again. Not those kind of stairs, footy. I was only asked for everyone's first death, but I can imagine all kinds of fun statistics. I mean, once you extract the data, right? What I'm talking about. Dark. I have an apple crumb pie in the freezer, but I have to have room in the fridge if I cook it. Fair. I got a turkey thawing in the fridge right now. Fence gates. And fences. Do I put the fence gates and fences together? I think I do. That only seems to make sense. A lot of fence gates. Oh, but I don't have room in the fridge if I cook it. I mean, I kind of meant the same thing. I would have to have room in the fridge. You don't have room in the fridge. Yeah. Either way. Picking up what you're laying down. All right. I'm going to take my first break here and see if my nosebleed has stopped. Dark book log over here. Do I have another thing of crimson somewhere? I mean, this can all just stay then. I can call that done. We put all the different... I think we'll just put these variations in with them too. Right? Like if I have cherry planks or the strip or whatever, they can get mixed in with this. Probably. That's mangrove. Okay, so then if I do this... Is that all the crimson that I have? Oof, I need to go collect. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. So let's just put those back. Okay. Quick break. I'll be back in a little bit. Get up, stretch, get some water, do the things. See you in a few. Welcome back. If you're still here after those ads, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. And good news, I can breathe through my nose again. Oh, we should probably put the hanging signs in. No. Do you have any other hanging signs? In with the other sign. And we might combine more of these things too. When it all comes down to it, you know, we can have hanging signs and regular signs in. But then we could also combine those with bookshelves or something like that, I suppose. So that these could all go in the same one. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, actually. Once I get these, I'm going to start setting up some barrels with items here. No, when I sort through things at home, it all comes out and it all goes back into a different spot than it was in before, but I know where it is and it's clean. And that's just how I do it. So like spruce. Is that all of the blocks then? Yeah, it is. Wow. Ring and a mish. Okay. The rough one is going to be the jungle wood, because I've got so much of it. I think I used too much chili powder. Chile powder. Do you like spicy food? And now is that going to be too spicy for you? Oh, is that full? Oak is full. Interesting. I didn't realize I had that much oak. Ladders. So then there's those other things. You know how much Selena enjoys terraforming? That's about how much I enjoy organizing. It's all part of the greater good, Monica. I can handle spice, but not too much. Oh, Monica, do you need counseling? Well, I think it's about time for us to go over and do some terraforming. Probably need some counseling. Let's book a double session. Probably need all of those. You've said this before, Monica, actually. Your bravery at still being here is commendable. So where would I put ladders? We're just going to put this in the miscellaneous over here while we figure out what I would want to put in with it. Keep in mind that when a copper golem is sorting, we can have multiple things. Do you guys know how copper golems work, by the way? Based on what I did downstairs, I don't either. I don't know why I didn't take it out of the top first. All right, so that's all oak, which pales in comparison to the 6 that I'll have for. Oh, we got boats too. Ladders and boats could go to. Well, no, boats. Yeah, we could go boats in there too. Hi, Ellie. Welcome in. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? So many items you have. I'm trying to get rid of this. I have a problem. But we have a new copper golem. I don't know how much you follow Minecraft, but we have these guys now, and their sole job is to organize stuff for you. But you have to, like, tell them how to do it and where you want the stuff to go. Means I thank you. Just lying on the bed, lying on the bed before going to sleep. But I saw you're online. Wanted to hang out for a bit. I appreciate that so much. Oh, is that water leaks? Ooh. Oh, this is it. Whoops. It's raining right now. Actually, I can make it stop raining by going to sleep. It rains a lot in Minecraft. But at nighttime, you can sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, it stops raining magically. Is it really bad? No, it doesn't really hurt anything. It's just there for aesthetics. The only thing that it bothers is like the Enderman mob. He has zero idea of Minecraft. Oh, it's such a fun game. You can just do whatever you want. Like build an amazing... Okay, this doesn't look all that amazing, but it looks more amazing on the inside. Have you seen this room? I don't know if you've seen this room yet. Look at this room. So I built this to be like the entrance to the throne room of the Wizard of Oz, the Emerald City Palace. And then we'll have this room. I need to figure out how I want to decorate the walls and also make them... Oh man, I got to work on that too. Looks like the inside of a majestic old building. That was kind of what I was going for. I'm so excited to hear you say that. Is that a disco room? It could be. We're working on lighting over here. Where I hit that button and all of a sudden, boom, the lights go out. Selena misses baseball. Hey, pitchers and catchers report in like 2 months, right? 3 months? 2 months. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. Nacrum, welcome in. 37 bricks, let's go. We got to get some good trades in the off season. I have given up on my Minnesota Twins. They have no interest in competing. Hey, there you go. Ellie got the check into Mahomey is out for the season. Not like it mattered. That really Packers lost yesterday. The Broncos makes me sad. Oh, ACL tear. I haven't heard how Christian Watson is doing. Packers wide receiver. I only got 2. Well, time zones don't match up all that well for you, Ellie. So you can be forgiven. Poor Ellie. It is like 3 a.m. 3 o'clock in the morning for poor Ellie right now. Oh, yeah. Random ladders. It's okay. I just got back from work like 2 hours ago. Oh, man. Those Straub streams must be rough for you, especially the early morning ones. Are you trying to sleep then? I kind of want to get up early tomorrow just to go so I can do the co-working stream the same time she's doing the co-working stream, because those actually I do get things done. It's so good. But they start at 3 a.m. Well, tomorrow's is like 6 a.m. So then I only missed like maybe an hour. Anybody do co-working or lurk in co-working or hang out in co-working streams on Twitch while they were working? It's so rough because when I get to work, Straubs hasn't started a stream. When I get back home, she's already ended. We aren't in Kansas, sir. That's correct, Pug. It's very true. Co-working stream's so fun. I know. There's been 1 or 2 other people that Megabite is another one that I've watched. And she's in the US, so then her time zone's a little bit better. Those are the first co-working stream I probably saw where, you know, you go work for 45 minutes and take a break and that kind of thing. So when Straub said that she was thinking about doing that, I'm like, yes. Because she's got the cozy vibes going anyway. Boats. How awesome are copper golems that we can sort boats and other items that are not stackable? I have once or twice, but it's not really my thing. If they do it right, where you can just, you know, you're just, I mean, I would listen to background music anyway. And so if I'm listening to background music, I might as well have a streamer on that takes breaks every once in a while, and then I just, you know, get to take a break with them. If you got any cool Christmas plans, I've got my daughter and son-in-law are going to be, where did I put those? Are going to be coming to visit sometime next, so next Tuesday, so the 23rd. Yeah, Tuesday night. So I will go up to pick them up at the airport, but they fly in at midnight, so I actually have a hotel reserved. Also, I was able to get a hotel reserved for like $70. And it's like a Holiday Inn. It's a Holiday Inn. I'm like, okay, I will do that. I couldn't believe it. $70. So I'll pick them up at midnight, but it's a 2-hour drive back from the airport to my house. Our house. Yeah, Holiday Inn. Other ones, I mean, even like and this is the day before Christmas Eve. So this is checking out on Christmas Eve morning. Okay, let me grab 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I think it's just not a lot of demand for that time. Even like the Intercontinental, which is like about as fancy schmancy a hotel as you're going to get up in that area, is, oh my goodness, I have actually 4 more shulker boxes yet. Even those were like only $170, which I thought was really, really reasonable for that hotel chain. So yeah, they'll come in on the 23rd and they'll leave right after New Year's. Otherwise, we're just trying to figure out when we'll be able to spend time with them, and when we'll be able to spend time with the rest of my family. I think what I'll do here next time, I need better memories from River of Lights this year. What's River of Lights? Is that a light festival or a light like a park where they've decorated? Our local spot where they have done decorating seems to be the little bit that I've heard, it's been very poorly attended, and I don't know why. They've only been expanding it. It's pretty amazing now. Light show in the biopark. Okay. What's wrong with what was unfortunate about the recent runs? Ellie, what do you have going on for Christmas? Do you have any special plans? Or anybody else for that matter. I don't want to remember this year as the year I almost got assaulted at River of Lights. Oh my goodness, that was what you did that day. Okay, yes. Let's find some better memories, please. Yep. It's not going to be helpful, actually. Work. Oh, no. I want to go back and look for the Jack in the Box. That might be a way to, find something. Can you, like, take your sister with you or something? Find somebody that you are safe with and can go make some new memories. They added sounds to all the animal displays. I'll go with my sister, yeah. I think that would be, number one, it's a special time to spend with your sister anyway. I took those ones out of the bottom, not thinking how that was not going to fix things. At least the 25th night, gonna be cooking for my crush's family for like 4 hours and then go home and prepare for work. Oh no. Rip. I'm gonna need at least, holy, 2. Oh no, I was way low on that. I need like, goodness. Okay. Oops. So I was also thinking here that we might do a Shulker unloading system and loading system for certain blocks, of which stone and jungle logs are definitely some of them. Is there a special Christmas tradition in the US? Like, I don't know, a specific food? I think you'll find that it depends very much. The US is so big that different regions may have their own. So different regions of the US might have some of their own traditions, let's say. Partly because, I mean, like, I think Selena's traditions. Selena is in like the southwestern US. I'm in the upper Midwest. Others are in like the Northeast. And I think you're going to see different traditions there based on the different types of foods that are more common there. I mean, I think a lot of people still would do turkey, a turkey dinner. For my family, my father grew up and on a farm. And my grandma would raised like every year she would raise like 50 ducks. And they would butcher ducks and they would have like 2 ducks at Christmas time. So that's a tradition that's, I mean, very unique to my family. And my son enjoyed that duck so much that he asked for duck. So my grandpa, he doesn't raise any ducks, but he'll go buy one in the store. Are you guys on Instagram or TikTok where if you follow a guy by the name of the Notorious Foodie? If you are a foodie, if you like cooking or watching people cook things, I highly recommend checking out this dude. He is so much fun to watch and creates the most amazing dishes. I can't see ducks and goose anymore. Been serving like 1,500 since the beginning of December. Oh no. You need to go follow that page. If I think about it, I will try to drop a link. I'll shoot you the DM if you don't find him. The Notorious Foodie. Try to find out. Let me know. If you don't find it, I will send you the link. Okay, this is not only is this one storage thing, but we are literally going to be doing a shulker loader specifically just for that. So I might do like sort out these huge bulk blocks like netherrack, all of the regular stone blocks, dirt, grass, cobble, stone, sand, gravel, and then jungle logs and maybe oak logs. And I'll instead of sorting those and dropping those into a barrel, I'm going to sort those and load them into shulker boxes and drop them into a barrel. That's a few boxes. Bill, I made a shulker farm the last stream and now I'm using it. Yeah, let me see. Let me just double check. He has a Substack. If you end up wanting to like Notorious Food, it might be DIE. Notorious Foodie, Notorious _ FOODIE. Try that for Instagram. Yeah, Selena, did you not see? Farms are a 1 to 2 week process for me. Donk's got it. That's it. Oh, my word. Hey, D. Clark, welcome in. Oh.
Run.
Run. Ah, it's a little bit late this time. Still don't have the timing down. How's it going, Daryl? Oh, what am I doing? I went down there and I did nothing. I got excited about talking to Selena about, about the shulker farm. Oh, that one's empty. So that's just jungle. I'm doing well. How are you? So look at this, Selena. Okay, you see all the shulker boxes that I've got. It's a lot. I'm good, just trying to stay warm, which means I'm staying inside. That was me this weekend. Oh my goodness, for sure. Unlurk back with cocoa. That will also keep you warm. You know, I really shouldn't have cocoa. Cocoa sounds really good. Exclamation mark weather. Oh, I used to have that. On Saturday, Ellie, we had a high temperature. The warmest that it got on Saturday was minus 17 degrees C. Charlie, hello, long time no see. How's it going, Charlie? Love to have you here. Great to see you. That reminds me, I saw Evie go live earlier and I didn't set up a tab. I'm just going to go do that quick. What? I'm so jealous. We have snow. Did Evie go live? Did Evie not go live? It's currently 12C at the moment. Oh, she's done already. She's having trouble with connections today. Oh no, shoot. That's sad. Today was the coldest day for the week for us. 12C for you. 12C. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. She was live. Yep. See, you said all those wonderful things up in Straubs's. 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 55 is going to be, let's just a part-timer anyway. It's probably going to be like 14 maybe degrees C, if I'm not mistaken. Or somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe. Am I right? Am I right? You can copy my code. I may do that. Especially we've got more friends that are coming and hanging out from on the European side, which is awesome. That's why I like the, oh, we have pressure plates. That's one I didn't set up at all. Oh, and then there's all those too. Hold. Pressure plate. Yeah, I might copy your code. At least you work inside, not in the full face of the wind. So Ellie, I'm going to go to Yellowstone National Park the first week of January. So I'm super excited about that. We'll be there for about a week in the winter. So, and I bought a whole bunch of new snow stuff. I've actually gone snowshoeing twice now. And I've really enjoyed walking, going for some walks with the snowshoes on, especially since we actually have snow to enjoy it with. I don't know if I want to put these. I think I will. That can be in this line of other logs. Wait a second. Where was this now? Oh, wait, did I pick those up? Oh my goodness, I picked those up already. Snow. Please take photos. I will definitely, if I get my gloves off, so I can take pictures with my phone, I will take pictures. Faux show. Oh, that's the bamboo. Jungle, 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 jungle. I only made 80% of the box of pasta, so I don't feed a family of 7. That's probably not the worst idea ever. I think this all still works, so I'm gonna go drop this stuff up here. Oh, space dropping in the Strobs' emotes too. Nice emote, nice emote. Yes, after I think we raided into Strobs sometime, then Space got gifted over there, so she's been enjoying those emotes as well. I love to see. You know what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. It's gonna be a mess. Oh no, actually let's not do that with this one. Which one? This one maybe? Oh, just black concrete. Wait, I mean, this is a better emote. I mean, they're also fun. It's hoping for no school today, but why would you hoping for no school? Like, or what would have caused you to have no school? We're just gonna drop this stuff in here. And it'll go where it's gonna go. Yeah, but they were able to get it all cleaned up then. I do remember that. You said you're talking about that. I guess I was figuring by now they should have it figured out. Seems like they probably do. That's a lot of band. Bamboo could almost be its own shulker loader system too. How does your storage work? Well, right now it is all just regular filters. So here's what happens. And welcome in, by the way. Steady, I hope you're doing well. I have a shulker unloader. Let's go down here. So I can either, and I'll keep the shulker unloader. I'm just going to change the system up. So right now there's a shulker unloader here. So when this is empty, it'll just pop the next one into place. Or I can just put individual items down here. I'm going to go into free cam mode, and basically it shoots items up this thing here, and it just goes around here, and these are all filters. And then around here to go to this side, and then down, and then over here, and then along, all of this. And then we continue on to this side. And then we get over here and we say, wait, let's not be done yet. Let's go in here and run it through this area down, and it sorts on this side, and then this is just bringing it back to before I finish sorting it here, and anything that's left over comes down into here, which don't mind that at all. So those are just regular redstone item filters. Are you familiar with how the filtering works? But I want to change over to a copper golem system because there's some limitations with this. So, for example, This is... Oh yeah, this is the upper level. That's fine. Lower level. So this hopper has cobblestone in it. And as long as when you have 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45 items, this is going to give you just enough redstone signal to not light up this last one here. Once it does, it's going to power the repeater, which turns off the redstone torch, which means that it allows things to flow through. So then it'll, and like these are set up, you can't actually overfill these. This one's bad because if I get this full, then all of a sudden these can start going through. How's it going, Sarah? I hope you're doing good. Yeah. I always wonder how much a lag system like this causes, or if one of the proper huge storage systems for all causes more lag. So that's what I'm hoping to figure out myself. I mean, part of the lag with this is the number of chests. Chests, I think, take up a fair amount of lag. And then there's the redstone lag and the hopper lag. So, but I did make an exact copy of this world after my last stream. And went into this world and I wiped out all of the redstone for the storage system and most of the chests. And it probably raised my FPS on average 10 to 15 frames per second, I would say, while I'm streaming. So I was running in like maybe the 30s to 40s and maybe into the 50s, whereas here I'm like 20s into the 30s. A good 10 frames per second. So what I'd like to do is now sort something, have the first set, maybe the first 10 of these still essentially be a filtering system like this. Well, I got to figure out where I want it to go. Somewhere I'm going to have a filtering system that will, just like this, that'll filter things out, but it filters it into a shulker box loader. So for those big items like stone and grass and dirt, I'll fill up shulker boxes similar to like what I have here. And once those shulker boxes are full, I can keep those in barrels. I apologize, but I need to go to sleep now. It was short, but it was so fun to talk to you, Oscar. I'll leave a lurk on the PC. Have a great stream and see you soon. Ellie, have a great night's sleep. I hope that you wake up to good news. Be cozy. Have you explored with multi-item sorters? To be honest, I haven't looked that closely at the multi-item sorters. Mostly because I have the copper golems now that can do kind of the multi-item sorting. They're not going to be super fast. But when we get to these other items over here that I'm just not going to have a ton of, like the mud bricks that I have none of, for example, or the mud, you know, I can start storing some of these all in the same row of chests, basically. Storage chest or barrel? Oh, the age-old question of storage chests versus barrels. Will Oscar's decision be as epic as... Okay, wait a second. This needs to have... Oh, the age-old question of storage chests versus barrels. Will Oscar's decision be as epic as Dorothy choosing between the yellow brick road and a field of poppies? Stay tuned to find out. was epic. It's also too long. You know, sometimes you just got to have the newsflash button. When it finishes with "stay tuned to find out," you have to have the newsflash button. That's what a multi-item sorter does. It's for items you don't have a lot of, and you filter them in the same chest. Yeah. So let me ask. So with this system, I'm just going to go where I can actually open up the chest again. I will say that my brain is such that when I see a redstone contraption, I can look at it and I can see what it's doing. But for me to design one, partly it's just I haven't taken the time to get good enough to learn about it. But like, how would you do a multi-item sorter? You can't use this kind of filtering method. Because if you had if you want to do dirt and grass, and so you do dirt in one and grass in one, if the dirt gets full, it's going to empty out the grass. And space, I have no control over the bot. You know this by now. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked at the multi-item sorters that way. It's a different filtering system. Is it more or less redstone? Because I just end up bringing everything into... I'm not familiar with them, but I know they exist. Okay, so you and I are kind of in the same boat right now. So I have kind of an overflow chest at the end that just looks like this. With just a bunch of stuff. I don't know why that's up here. Boom. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is figure out what I want. Because I think if I use the copper golem sorting, which I have a decent understanding of that and how that's working, I feel like we can consolidate this whole area quite a bit. I actually made a whole casserole of feta cheese pasta again tonight. Let's go. I will be over for some dinner. So what if instead of marked spaces for each block, it's an empty chest that's able to sort the stuff into said chest, preventing it'll empty the other block if I run out of room. So are you saying, let's just say for a minute, we got stone and we were going to do cobble here, right? It's an empty, no, you're not talking about, instead of marked spaces, are you talking down below, like on this side? Instead of marked, so instead of having this be cobble and this be stone and this be grass, could be an empty chest that's able to sort in the chest. So in these chests, able to sort the stuff into said chest, preventing because I got hoppers up here, so I don't have any chests up here, and it's measuring, it's looking at the hoppers. So are you saying, look, instead of having a hopper here, having a chest that it could, but it's got to, yeah, you have to have a hopper to pull the item down if it fits. So what'll happen with the golems is that you'll load items into the copper chest, and the golem will pick up this and then look for a chest that it can drop it in, and then you can actually run those things down. And you can have multiple items in that chest, and it'll run those through. Pretty sure that's how it works. I use a chest to filter. Okay. I don't know how, though. Yeah, I don't either. And at this point, I think that's where I was like, let's just try the copper golem stuff. Because I can get rid of I'll never have to make another hopper again. Well, of course, I'll be replacing a lot of the hoppers carrying stuff across with hoppers that are just filling up all of these. So I might end up. I don't know, Charlie. I am not really all that, like I said, all that familiar. But if you got a picture or if you end up trying it, let me know how it works. I'm always curious about storage systems. But this gives me a chance too. The other thing that I did is that, I started off with those blocks that I'm going to have a lot of. And then after that, I kind of devolved into, I don't know, whatever I want next. Well, then you know what silly Minecraft does is they go start adding new blocks, and then they add more new blocks. And then I don't think we even had amethyst when I started. Then they had all this moss, and it's like, oh, this is awesome. And I hate it at the same time. And now we got pale moss. Okay. We need a couple of empties. Back in my day, all we had was cobblestone, and we were grateful for it. Yes, I'm talking about. So to reduce hopper lag, use composters on top of the hopper. Solid blocks don't help. The block needs to have inventory. Compost will only have one inventory spot, so they're the fastest. That actually changed about I think that changed 2 or 3 updates ago, where they actually made it so that covering a hopper with a full block means it won't check for items anymore. That's what Google said. Yeah, I think if you go to the wiki, I think you'll find that was what somebody came in and said, and I looked it up. So I think because they recognized I actually had composters that were all here, and then I just replaced them with full blocks. And what full block are you going to use? Why not granite? Because it's not the greatest block. If you copy and paste that, it'll take you to the video. So in YouTube, I will just DM me the link. I can post it. I can also just copy it here. Boom. Boom. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to go over to my Discord, and I'm going to post it in the Minecraft channel over there. Because I'm not going to get to actually building anything tonight. Sorry, Monica. We just sorting tonight. Snooze. Wow. Oh, and they've got a copper golem stored, multi-item sorting as well. Is that the one you're talking about? I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing, is the copper golem multi-item. Oh, new, smaller multi-item sorter 8 months ago, right before the golems came out. Okay. I'll take a look at those. Yep, that's the one. Jackson Dynamite. Well, there's a name from the past. How are you doing, Jackson? It's great to see you. Charlie, thanks for checking in. Start collecting those yellow bricks. And we got a dad joke redemption. Jackson, I hope you're doing well. Oh, I did that one already. All right. It's been years. I'm okay, thanks. How have you been? I have been doing pretty well. I'll be honest. It's been having a good time. All right, dad joke. What's worse than a reindeer with a runny nose? A snowman with a fever. Not long for this world. Mom, I have the fever. I mean, it's a dad joke. What else do you want me to say? That's dark. Well, hey, I asked for it. You redeemed a dad joke. You didn't necessarily, there isn't a redeem for a good dad joke, so you get what you get. How is Oz? Oz is really coming along. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some extra rockets because we might fly for a little bit here. Let me just pop this on, and we'll see how what this does. Turn Voxy on for a moment. Give you a little tour. Storage area is nuts. This is why I'm wanting to make it a little bit smaller. I want to compact it. I've got just too much stuff. Too much. I've got too many empty chests in all of this storage area, and I want to be able to automatically sort more items. But we've got this whole thing. Nicely terraformed. The roads are all complete. This, I'm going to be using copper golems now. That's what I'm going to be trying to change over to. I have a couple of little farms that I got started now over here. This is a little wool farm for just green wool. This is a pumpkin and melon farm, so I can trade. I've got some, this is going to be a little, just a small trading post. I'm going to have villagers kind of all over the place for trading. Yeah, so that's the outside area, and then inside there's probably a number of other things that you haven't seen yet, but the main things, the last couple things I've done is, let me go over here real quick and just make sure I don't, okay, I got ads starting in about 2 minutes, but I've got this room here, which I love. This is probably my most detailed large interior. This is like the entrance to the throne room. So it's not the throne room itself, but it's like the room that you go to if you're going to go into the throne room. And then we're going to have over here the throne room. This is just, I just put up green wool just to cover up all of the lighting that I had in here so I could get an idea of how dark I could actually make this. I have to figure out what I want to put on the walls yet, so we'll figure that out. But then I also just recently fired up this little gem, so I can turn the lights on and make it a little bit brighter. I want to extend that over to actually include lights that'll be exposed on the walls too. So that's what I got going on over here. I got this little block swapper. This is what I got underneath to swap out the lighting, and then I've got the same kind of thing then here. so I can pop a different block in the walls as well. I haven't gotten to the point of figuring out if I could do that with more than one block in like a 3x3 area or whatever. Thanks for showing me. Actually, well, thanks for asking. Thanks for being here and thanks for asking. Voxy is, I'm just going to turn Voxy back off again until I figure some of this out. All right. Ice News Dash. Perfect. Thank you for that. I need to move to the lyrics. I'll be back if I can't. Jackson Dynamite, thank you so much for that. I hope that you're doing well. And if you get back in, let me know how things are going for you. Great seeing you. Have a great lurk. I appreciate you lurking too. So actually, what I'm curious on, let me go to the sign one that I've got over here. Start with the jungle signs. Not necessarily this is the where it's going to go, but let me just say, what if I did shulker, shulker loader, and this would be stone. And then this is shulker loader, and this would be, I just switched the two around. That's fine. That doesn't matter. Shulker loader. Probably do the same thing with my bestie at work got engaged. Well, congratulations to your bestie at work. Everyone at the round table loved to sing Christmas carols, all except for the Silent Night. It's fair. Some people just need to be quiet or want to be quiet. So I've got andesite. And shulker. These are tileable, so that I should be able to do. I don't know about how to load them. All right. See, you get that many, and you're like, I just makes sense. Ran it. I asked the bus driver how long the next bus will be. He replied the same length as this one. Sand. Just thinking about some of these different blocks. Juggler, loader, oak. All right, let me think about this. Because then if we do some of this, I can swap all of these out to be barrels. And now we're just dropping shulkers into barrels. And I've still got deep storage down here. So even this is the problem, is that it still would require, like, that's 2 barrels. That's 3 barrels. But after that, I mean, if I go 4 barrels tall, I mean, I still might have enough. And I can always take some of those shulker boxes out and put them into deep storage somewhere else. Well, down here. All right. Take a quick 3-minute break if you haven't yet. Get up, stretch, move around, hydrate yourself. use the restroom, get some foods, and I will be back. And we'll sing when an eel bites your hand. Now you don't have a hand. That's amore. We'll sing that when we get back. Thanks. Hilarious. right, Space says, all right, the long Monday has won. Time for me to lie down. Space, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sleep well. May you wake up to good news. Let me just go looky there. Right. All right. Hilarious. You have to sing this one. When an eel bites your hand, now you don't have a hand. That's a moray. Oh yeah, I didn't actually take this channel. Got a whole playlist of multi-item sorters from our friend that stopped in and visited earlier. Hey, Oscar's live. Oh, there's Footy's avocado. Squishable. What did she call that? Whatever. With a Santa hat on. An avocado with a Santa hat. Minecraft chat. We're gonna pop this over here. That's a whole playlist of sorters. Also, Space made me go make hot cocoa. Squishmallow, thank you. Squishable, what did I say? Squishable? I mean, I was actually way closer than I probably thought I was going to be. Also, if you guys are still here after the ads, thanks so much for hanging out. Okay, hilarious. When an eel bites your hand and you don't have a hand, that's amore. Can't get rid of me even if you try. But why would I want to try? That's silly. So after those basic ones, I mean, these, I can just drop all of these into, yeah, good answer. Thank you. And these can go with it. And that can go, I mean, I could probably put all, what? Word rail? Thank you. 16 of them. I know where that came from. That guy. Oh, I know where those can go. The composters can go with the ladders. There's the junk drawer. More sign. Dirt is full. There's a ladder. Could probably put the rails in with those as well. Actually, all the different kinds of rails just go in together. Ooh, there's some shelving that I can put in some of the ones upstairs. Look at all of this stuff I can sort. That I have to sort manually right now. Boom, boom. Boats. Nope. I'm holding on to those for now. Stairs. Buttons. Shelves. Slabs. Pale oak trap doors. Tail logs. Okay, what was this going to be? Oh, all the bamboo. Oh, wait. Okay. Hi. That can be these. And rail can go in one. I don't know. I don't listen. Fine. What? You say something? Oh, that's not as many as I thought I'd have. And I'm not gonna quite get it all in here, am I? Ooh, maybe I. No, I will not. Okay. Is there anything else besides... Oh, I don't have grass and dirt on here yet either, do I? Hi, Void. Welcome in. Velker, loader, grass. Oh, netherrack. Void, how are you doing? Got my hot cocoa going, by the way. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good Monday. And I hope that the rest of the week is going to look ahead to be even better. Could be better. How about you? I mean, I'm doing all right. I want some tea. I had tea earlier. My first cup was tea. And then I decided... It's International Tea Day, by the way, today. You checked out my Discord. Shared that little tidbit of information. All right. So, like, honestly, Skulk... But then Skulk Sensors. Skulk Catalyst, which I don't have that much of anything in there. That can all be one. And we'll just find them. How does a Spanish sheep farmer say happy holidays? Feliz Navidad, and car rental consultants for lease Navidad. That works. That works. And then all of these redstone components can all be sorted into one area. Let's just start going along here and see where I end up. Actually, before instead of that, if I do that there, oh, I can't open it up. Bad. That'll be fine. Silk Touch, is that all I need for these? I know that's not the most efficient item here. A guarding tool for these. I don't have any of the echo shards at all. I've got a space for them and none of them here. The other one is dyes. So if I take this, purple dye, white dye. Actually, I think I have one upstairs. Cyan dye, gray dye. It feels like just yesterday you finished this order. Does it really? I mean, I've been playing with the sorter for a while. I can go here. I expanded it at one point. I suppose stone buttons I could put in with the other buttons. Oh, more trap doors. Coarse dirt. So one of these has a bunch of stuff that I would be like with the dyes, I thought. There. These all look like different witches' hats that are just colorful. Do they not? No. Put the bone meal in here with the other mob drops, maybe? And trapdoors. And item frames, I guess, huh? So there's room here. I'd like to... man. It makes no sense to sort this out and then have the shulker box loaders be the last thing that it does. So I don't want to have... I want to have the most items getting sorted out early. That's the biggest problem that I have with how I'm set up right now. Is that I'm not... This isn't set up to be very efficient for how that material flows through all of this. And I'd like having this little thing. I can pop up here and I can drop items into here also, and it'll sort them out. I'd love to have that happen here. And I don't have any hoppers going across this area at all because it just comes around here on the backside and turns around and heads back the other way. So many. Okay, that's a next stream problem. I'm so tired. Oops. Die. Have another bone meal up here. Are you going to get a good night's sleep tonight? Have you been sleeping okay? Honestly, I just haven't been waking up with a good attitude lately. Well, what can we do to help improve that? You have not been sleeping well. I just have been getting to bed too late. I did it again last night. Haven't slept well the last 2 weeks. Okay, well, you don't need to say any more on that front. I have a hunch as a part of that reason. That's hilarious. I just picked up a scaffolding that happened to have fallen when I was working on the ceiling in here, which I'm probably going to have to redo all over again now. Hate my life. I don't actually, but hoppers and pistons and repeaters. Oh my. Yeah. I'm expecting that's part of the attitude challenges that you're waking up with. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Huh. Just the one dropper. Probably. I'm going to take the breeze rod and drop that in with some of these other... Actually, do I have a spot for these? Yeah, right there. I'm carrying that breezer rod around in my inventory all night. Observer. You know, just a random fish along with a copper ore. Candles. These copper golems. You got to get them set up. My pain levels have significantly increased in starting physical therapy. Like the regular pain levels. I lost a lot of frames here earlier today. Actually, just recently here. Like we had a blip. I told them that would happen and they didn't believe me. I think that's unfortunately to be expected. I think initial pain from the initial, okay, I had a session today and now I'm sore. I mean, anytime you work out, working muscles that you hadn't been working out, or, you know, I need to do my stretches. And when I start doing my stretches, I'm going to be a little bit more, those muscles will be more tender. That type of pain, yes. But longer term, it shouldn't be continually, like, I would hope it wouldn't continually aggravate it worse. My brother-in-law is a PT and said often stuff like that gets worse before it gets better. Yeah, yeah. It shouldn't, though. It absolutely should. I'm sure it always has for me, but then it always gets better. I mean, if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And the times that I haven't done what I'm supposed to be doing, it just takes a lot longer. Do I have a different... Have I gotten rid of all of those other bone blocks? I must have. Wow. Summertime. I don't know what else to tell you. Like these things. How in the world? Ooh, detector rails. Where did that put the rails? Those are upstairs. Copper things. Experience. What is this called? Bottle of enchanting. So that's probably separate from the other enchanted bottles. Actually, string. Go upstairs. Potion of invisible. Minecraft potion. So I think all of the... So this says Minecraft potion. That's the name of that item. Where was this? Bottle of enchanting. Experience bottle. So that's separate. But all the rest of these potions will all be the same. So it can actually sort. The copper golems will sort Minecraft potion. It doesn't... They won't be able to sort the types of potions. But they will be able to put potions into the chests. A couple more rails over here. We're going to end up going for about 3 hours today, so we'll wrap up around a little before 10, I think. Song is given the good, bad, and the ugly. It really did, didn't it? Now it's gone, but that's fine. So there's stuff you make out of copper. Oh, and it's not... I kind of just want to store just oxidized copper stuff. Are you liking the, I think this is the blues channel now.
There's no place like home.
Just the color just drained from my face when that happened. Yeah, it's blues. This is the blues channel right now. So then, so those are just, so then I can, yeah, I think it's the same thing though. I'll do, so if I do slabs, do I want to do the stone slabs in with all of the other wood slabs?
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, and I'm flushed with joy at that sound. I think I might, well, we could start with it and then decide. I have actually no raw copper. Dun, dun. No copper ore either. I'm gonna have to get some of these items just to have a place for them. Before I figure too much out about how this can flow, though, I kind of want to just make sure I understand how many spots I want to take up with stuff. All these random items. Okay, so walls. And stairs. Oh, there's more buttons. We can have them in like adjacent. Well, I don't know. Maybe we do put them all together. How many varieties of slabs are there? When you take wooden slabs along with the stone and end stone and all of that stuff. I think we might want to keep the wood and the non-wood separate. Just, it's a lot. That's just 2 rows. Oh, we got to have a, that might be a blackstone or basalt. And blackstone maybe too. I already have some shulker boxes of that. There we are. Put this over here for now. These shulkers are just marking spots. We're not in Kansas, y'all. We in Oz storage system that's at Minnesota. Hey now. I got nothing. I got no Minnesota built. That's the wrong. We aren't building anything in Minnesota. No idea what you're talking about. Ah, I'm lagging again. My internet has seemingly been a little unstable. Hey now, I tell you a story. Fine Ossington never gives up. I try not to. We need to call the internet providers again? I don't know. Live, no delay. Okay, right now it's good. We'll look at that later. The hand test. Gonna put food away at BRB. Sounds good. Much better. Phew. I have so much basalt. I don't think I'm going to need it for deep slate, will I? I don't think I will. Deep slate just breaks too slowly to want to do any of that anyway. Yeah, but that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 shulker boxes. That fits in a... That's true. So even with the basalt, I don't even need... Oh, yeah. So if I have a shulker loader, yeah, that's true. do this. Not where we're going with it, but slabs. I might get into this and be like, oh man, I wish I hadn't done this, but I can always go back and change it. Oh, powered rail. Okay, where'd all those slabs? Oh, I put the slabs there, right? Stairs. This is such a disaster. All right, more walls, more. Oh, there's some buttons too. I think the buttons will throw all in the same spot, though. That seems like a reasonable suggestion. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Lab. Wall. Oops, lab. Stair. Oop, wall. Hey. Powered rail. Open to tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, but throughout the week, just try to start getting some more TikTok and content out there. I might try something different. I'm trying to listen to some of the trending sounds. Hey, thanks for the lurk. The mentally and physically exhausted. Yes, go take care of yourself. Just listening to some of the trending, sounds of the day and whatnot, and try to come up with, content, Minecraft content to go along with some of those sounds. Like see some of the trends and like, okay, let's put this together. So not just stream, stuff directly from stream, which is definitely different. I have ideas. Please, I would love to hear ideas, but not if I'm going to be keeping you from. Only if it helps you with your mental health at the moment. Giving you something else to think about, if that's a thing. Come on, Superman, say your stupid line, pleb. That's a good trending sound. Okay, I'll look for it. I'll send you the trend. Thank you. Okay, okay, bye. Good night. Sleep well. May you wake up to good news. I miss Rainbow. I wonder when Rainbow's gonna come and join us again. What a treat tonight. Like folks like Jackson Dynamite or others that popped in. People that, you know, were here through some of the COVID stuff and early on, and that's fun. Okay, I'm just gonna leave all of those big ones alone for now. Maybe not the polished blocks. Not sure what to do with those. Oh, stairs. It might get a little challenging if you've got all of that together. I'm just imagining a barrel, which has that many slots, right? Same as a shulker box. Yeah, 27. If I start using those instead of chests, that cause problem. I don't know. So all of this would be one more shulker box. That's 2. That's 3 total. 4, 5. So like 6 more shulker boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with all the grass blocks I have, if I have a shulker loader, I don't even fill up one full barrel yet. If I do that same thing with the stone that I've got down here, let me see. 1, 2 barrels, 3 barrels, and then I've got, oh, let's just call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay. Okay, that was a lot of fun. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 10 more shulker boxes full of stone. Bad would be like, that's nothing. So that only fills up like 4 barrels. So we'll probably want to use double chests for those. Just regular granite, yep. See, yeah, those I don't need to have separate spots for. Okay, other... Oh yes, more slabs and stairs. Stairs, and there's slabs over there. More slabs and stairs. No more slabs and stairs along this wall. Well, that might be all, because there's probably not anything here I can make slabs and stairs. Oh, well, okay, no, that's not true. We'll have some over here. Or we could have. We don't. Slabs right there. Okay, let's put the slabs away. So yeah, I'm hoping next stream to have this figured out a little bit more. Besides, now that I've got some of this moved, I can start to visualize, you know, what I can put where. Like I can put, I mean, even any of the bricks, right? So you got red nether bricks. Do this. Like, okay, what do we have for bricks? Well, we have red nether bricks. We have regular nether bricks. That's a little bit more than I was thinking it would be. But then we can also have the clay bricks that are down here. Just called brick. And I guess I think about those as being like the smaller size brick. And let's toss polished stuff in here. When I sort Lego, we sort by size because it's easy to find if you've got a container that's all 2x3 bricks or 1x3 bricks. It's easy to find the color that you want. If you've got a bin full of red bricks, it's hard to find a 1x2 versus a 1x3. Look at all of the rail there. All right, we made it to 3 hours. I got ads starting in 6 minutes anyway, so I think we are going to... my brain is shutting down a little bit. Ready to get a good night's sleep. Still looking to figure out when my next stream is going to be. I'm thinking it'll probably be Friday. Thinking we'll probably be able to come back on Friday. Let me see if we can find somebody to raid. I'll keep working on internet lag issues along the way, too. Let's see. Oh, let's go say hi to Hippie because she's playing Minecraft tonight. She's been on a Palia kick lately. Palia and Disney Dreamlight Valley, I think. But we'll go say hi to our friend over there. I'm gonna grab yourselves a raid message. Uh-oh, she's struggling. Or is it me struggling to load up? Oh no, she's working on she's adding vanilla tweak stuff. All right. Let's grab the one that's got the emotes. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I had a blast tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed your time. And let's go raid Hippie and say hi to that lovely person over there. Got snowflakes flying through the air on her stream. Grab a warm drink and be all cozy over there too. We go in here. Let's try that again. All right, let's go. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Definitely not tomorrow, definitely not Wednesday, definitely not Thursday. So I'm thinking Friday. Maybe Saturday night. We'll see how I'm feeling, and then probably be able to get some time in on Sunday as well. Before Christmas, which is gonna get a little crazy. So let's go head over there. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Have a good one.